Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to the channel and to Planet Coaster 2, where construction on the presently named Garethland, but we'll probably change that at some point, continues. What did we do last time? Last time we put down our sort of central town square sort of area, by which I mean literally the square. Though we did also build a fountain. I also attempted to do like spooky cartoon eyes in the trees. It didn't really work. We wasted quite a lot of time on that. But instead I settled for just putting a bunch of these fuckers down. And I think it works. Like, yeah, you can sort of see, you know, actually it works well. I was going to say I would rather you didn't see like the silhouette of the skull itself, but I think that works. But yeah, there's just, and again, this is just for the sake of the staff area. But I like my forest with its spooky shit and its green lights on the trees and copious amounts of fog and falling leaves. But yeah, so this is mainly what we did last time. So we're going to be doing some building, so let's make it be daylight. I find that tends to work better. Solid midday. Yeah, so we laid this down. I can't remember if I mentioned it on stream or if I just had the idea that each of these are going to lead off to a slightly differently themed area of some descript. Admittedly, this one doesn't have a lot to work with because it's not quite in the middle, but that's fine. And yeah, we figured out our shops, and I think I now have this as a template. I just have to remove the shop every time I build it. So I'll probably actually what I'll do is just pop down the shops along the edge and then move that frame into it and just remember to rename the signpost. Yeah, so that's probably what we're going to do today. I wasn't able to figure out how to do the equivalent of this for the toilets. For some reason, you can't plop stuff along the edges of toilets, and that slightly annoys me. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because we will need to have toilets. So I don't know if it's going to be, except for like the openings for the paths, I don't know if it's going to be like wall-to-wall shops along here. It might be. Undetermined. What we also probably do want to have is some sort of seating area, and obviously some decoration and lights. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to start. I also like my fountain. I think this is like technically 5 separate pieces, because it's like the fountain base, this pillar, and then this pillar, and then our 2 jesters. Is there water coming out of the jesters? There is water coming out of the jesters. Hello, ciao. Wait. Oh yeah, no, ciao is that one of those ones that ciao's like hello and goodbye? Oh shit. Hey, the bear worked. Sometimes that bear doesn't trigger. So thanks for the follow. Right. No, I think I have that all working, so like that should be fine. Oh, I think the jesters are fountains themselves. Oh, they are. Oh, that's fun. I just thought they were statues. So that's like a nice little extra bit. Hooray. Sorry, I'm just, not to toot my own horn, but I'm really pleased with how my forest has turned out. Even in the day, I think just that shit copious amount of fog has really worked. Depending on what we build, we might need to at least dot the edge of the forest with it further along. But we'll see. Because probably this sort of space will just be forest, potentially. Hard to say. So yeah. So I think actually what we might start with is bins. So scenery. Where's the search? There's the search. Bin. So what have we got? Western Resort. Sci-fi. What do you look like, my friend? That works. That's just a barrel. So to start with, we'll just pop one stick at each of the shops. Yeah, that's perfect. And then probably also... Nope, other side. And then if we sort of do every other... Nah, every 2. So 2. Right, I've earned points. Yep, and then if we just do one there, up. Good. And then 1, 2, pop. And then maybe just one there at the edge of that. That's technically, yeah, this one's only a 1 gap, but that's okay. 1, 2, pop. And you know, we'll maybe chuck down a fuckload of janitors. Because I don't imagine people are going to start picking up the rubbish that's on the ground themselves. But again, we're not actually trying to run this management sim style. Is that 2? No, it's 1. That's 2. Ooh, I've somehow made a mistake. Where did I fuck up? Alright, tell you what. You. Move. To there. You. Move to there. To there. And then you. To there. You. To there. You. To there. You to there. I guess the paths aren't exactly aligned, is why that didn't work out right. Okay, good to know. Probably should have ones in here. That seems reasonable. So what we'll do is, with the lights. That makes sense, doesn't it? If you want to, you know, see what you're chucking away and make sure it actually lands in the bin. So that makes sense to me. Maybe just not block that off too badly, so put one there. And then, you know, before you leave, pop your rubbish in, so you're not taking it with you. So that should be ample. Maybe just... Oh, I'll wait and do around the edges once I put shops down. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Where are you? There you are. They sort of, they do randomize appearance. Lovely. So we don't just have an army of clones. That'll probably do it. At least for the time being. And yeah, once we sort of have everything down pat, we'll start thinking about mascots and shit. So what I probably actually want to start with is there a specific thing for animatronics? Props. Is that you? Interactive? No. Animatronics. And then what we'll do is we will go to here. Scenery themes, so we have been using fairy tale, mythology, pirates, and Viking. I believe is our... Sorcery is a DLC that we don't have, so we're not using it. I may at some point. Alright, so let's see, what have we got? Like, if there's targets... Actually, do you shoot? Or do you just draw? You do technically shoot, but obviously it's not firing an arrow. What are you? Because like we could just build out like an area as like a sort of market. Might do that actually. I need you. So like it doesn't need to be wall to wall shops. So yeah, we'll start with this and then we'll fire down some other bits and bobs. Cannons. Can you not be? Can you right yourself, please? Please? Oh, wait, if I do that and then off. I'll do something with that. I don't know why half of it's under the ground. Where am I? There we go. Oh, I see. Like, that's meant to like stick to something. It's not like a freestanding doofer. Okay. We've got exploding wooden barrel. Can you sit atop this other one? I bet you can. Like so. What are you? You know, like something like this, obviously we want. Actually, in the corner would be kind of perfect. I wonder if I could. Probably not on console, but I imagine on PC I could probably make that do the Welcome to Jalok from Shrek, because that would be hilarious. Is that good? Except no, it's not. Just make sure you're not clapping through anything. Perfect. You probably don't go in the town square. You see, I was sort of thinking the pirates area would probably be this way. So if we sort of start that off here. Like, he probably shouldn't be sitting this close to an exploding barrel, but that's his problem. Yeah, I like that. He's just chilling. Jester, obviously. Oh, that's cool. The balls are on like a hoop as well. That's fun. Jester Knight, what do you do? Probably not here, but you will probably have use somewhere. Red coat firing. Knight challenging. Knight guarding. Knight marching. I've already done the Kraken. I'm enamored with these pirates. I like it. It's coming together. Why are you... Oh, you do move! I see. Thought you were just a statue. Like, literally. Oh, a Minotaur. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, wait. I have a dumb idea. That would involve moving the pirate, obviously, but... And no, it's not where I want it to be. Like, yeah, if we set that up... Can you go, please? I might move that exploding barrel to the bottom of it, just because I like having that pirate sitting up there. But yeah, like that would be the idea. Like that causes. Hello, Lomeri. I got that right? Lomeri? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, so let's move you. Exploding wooden barrel. And pop you here. Good, good to hear that you're good. Splendid. That works well. Can maybe do it coming down like that, actually. That's okay, neither am I. Probably, if I was smart, I could probably time that. Oh, France, nice. You know, like this goes in, and then boom. Actually, hold up. Ooh, interesting. So I can. Okay, hold on. So like if I do once every 3 seconds to you, and then similarly once every 3 seconds. Can that work? No. I probably could, but I would have to really have it on point. On trigger only. How do I then make it trigger? Interesting. Because what I want, even though it doesn't really make sense, is this barrel goes in, and then boom. I suppose what I could do is time how long this takes. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to just loop. And I'm going to set up a timer. Not timer, stopwatch. Right, so wait till it goes in. So it's about 4 seconds-ish. So, if I go to you, no. Perfect, actually, I think. No. That's all right. You speak better English than I do French, so you're doing well. And probably yes, you speak probably better English than I speak English. Because I haven't factored in for the time that it takes to reconstitute itself. So maybe I just let it loop. Okay. Alright, just out of curiosity. There has to be something that I can set as a trigger then, if it says on trigger. So if I search trigger. It's just things that can be set to trigger. You like coasters. That I get. That's about as much of my knowledge of French is. But yeah. Yeah, Jesuits like I am and fan would be a fan of. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. Coaster's bringing us together. Am I still on animatronics? I am. Super. Yes, I'm just going to let that go at its own little pace. So where did we get to? We looked at the Minotaur. Musical hammer statue. Again, I think I might save stuff like that because we are going to have like a Viking area. I mean, what you could really do with that is you could scale it down and build like a, you know, like an old-timey clock tower. And probably if you're really clever, like have this every like hour on like a loop come out, because that's the sort of thing that's in like an old-timey clock tower, isn't it? So that's what we were looking at. That's a door. We've got... Now that would be the thing to try and sync up. Oh, I haven't built any rides yet, so again, you're far ahead of me. You know, if I could make Pirate Man shoot... Hold on. I need to look into this because I'm intrigued now by this idea. I want him to shoot, the barrel explode, and keep that as their loop. So Planet Coaster 2, sync, synchronize, animatronics, tronics. Let's see. Sequencer, I think, is what I'm looking for. Not trigger. Alright, so you. First of all, you need a wee bit of a rotate. That looks like he's shooting the barrel, doesn't it? And that's about as close to on the ground as you're going to get. So it would be he shoots, barrel explodes. So how do we make that happen? So I need to turn off my filters. Sequencer. Aha! Am I going to be smart enough to figure out how this works? Probably not. And what we'll do is we'll just pop it here. Out of the way. Because it doesn't matter. It's just for me. Right, so how do we add objects? You and you. Okay. Confirm. Nope, not that. Ah. So if I just move you to the end, will that work? Okay, where? Stop. It's somewhere in the middle. It's like there-ish. Maybe a wee bit sooner? Oh, I wasn't done. Oh, that's perfect. Does that, like, stay? Alright, and then how do we... Just make sure this all works. Perfect! I've done a thing! What would be super ideal is if there was like a guy who ducks for cover. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how that times up. Because you want a wee bit of a delay, I suppose, because he's a distance. I think that works. I think that's like spot on for what I was looking for. Oh, also build a guy. Sorry, I didn't know she followed there. Thank you. Hooray. What's that put me up to? Well, it still says 80 on the thing there. Who knows? Also, has the video frozen? I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. Super. Maybe it's just on my stream manager. Hard to say. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. So like if we could get a guy who stands like here, who drops. Let's see. So we need to, not you, we need to clear you. We need to put our filters back on. Honestly, there's a very strong chance I never build a ride. Pirate and Viking. Because this is more what I'm into, is just dumb stuff. Right, like what do you do? I mean, kind of, but not really. Pirate cover, pirate lookout, pirate redcoat firing, redcoat guarding, redcoat kneeling fire, redcoat marching, redcoat saluting, shot pirate. What do you do? No, again, there's probably places we will use these guys. Sitting pirate. But yeah, because he can join his friend. I know he is the same as the pirate that's down there, but that's okay. Oh, we can change him. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. I placed you, didn't I? I did. So he doesn't look exactly like his friend. You told me color was available. Hold on, I'm just gonna go. Oh shit. It's because I'm looking at the man, or the barrel slide, not the man. Have we got him? We have. Right, so like if we make this a nice yellow, we make this, sure, just to make him not look exactly the same as the guy standing below him. Sure, that's hideous and uncoordinated. And in many ways, is that not what a pirate should be? That's, yeah, probably it. So then we want you to come forward. Actually, probably, just sort of for a bit of variety, you should be facing, not that way, this way. Yeah. Do you need to come down a scotch? No, I don't mind if you're in a wee bit. Yeah, that works. Except for the your frame, of course. It's a shame. Because yeah, you have to. That's annoying. What can I do about that? Tilt forward? I mean, yeah. Actually works really well. Actually works surprisingly well. Hooray! I've solved another problem. That isn't visible at all, is it? It's a wee bit visible. But honestly, it's not like distractingly so. But if we can get it better, we can get it better. Let's see. Give me the pirate, please. There we go. That's it. Hooray! Right, got anything else? That was sitting pirate, I believe. What do you do? I'm assuming you... Yes, you open. That makes sense. Sitting pirate 2. You know, we should save some of these guys because we are going to have a piratey area. Probably like a witchy area. Like that at the edge of the forest would actually be kind of sweet. But again, once I sort of know a bit more about what I'm doing with that area. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Yeah, props should be fine. Give me market. What we got? Oh yeah, yeah. So these are just stuff like this. Just dot it about, give it a bit of life, a bit of character. There probably isn't, but it'd be great if there was a little animatronic of like a guy lying with like his mouth open to drink. Because then I could at least maybe even have with like a water effect, have it dripping out of there. I might see if there is like a drip. What way would you want this? Probably that way. Yeah. The sliced cheese. Nope, give me a wee bit of that way. I'll give it a bit of space just in case there is like a good animatronic that could go back there. Give me the advanced. Empty wheelbarrow, yeah, just set it aside. We'll put something there. You can go in this corner. Lovely. What are you? You're just a wheel. Ooh, because what I could do is set you under. Lovely. And I'll have to remember to try and come back to that. Super. Maybe just something beside the fountain. Yeah, make this place look a bit lived in. If not entirely like fleshed out and thought out, at least. Ah, can I not get barrels underneath there? What if I do stick the surface off? Right, first of all, yep, and then off. Perfecto. we get one set above you. If I do stick to surface while you're already underneath it, no, it doesn't work. But if we sort of pop you there, yeah, I'll do. Just a bit of stuff on the floor. What are you? Just canvas. Don't know why this stuff has just been left sitting on top of a fountain, but it's fine. This one will be nice and red. That's like a good alley colour. So now I've fucked up the there we go. Are you randomising my scaling? You are, super. I suppose what I could have just done is just set them up a bit so it looks like it's full, but oh well. Just fill out the sort of main bit of it. Thrilling content, I'm sure, for everybody. Watching me fart about with apples. I'll do. Alright, so that seems to be all we've got. Get rid of you. Just give me all props again. Aha, there's the target. Super. Again, maybe not in like the main. Is that the thing I already have? That's the thing I already have. Super. Again, this whole thing may end up getting moved once I actually do like my proper pirate area. I kind of like that as an overhanging thing. We'll see. What have we got? Campfire's not really right for this area. Do you fire? Because you were in animatronics. You do. Super. Yeah, caravans. Maybe one of them. What way would you have this? Something like that. Yeah. Be nice if there was like a randomized colors option for things like that. Cargo. Super. Could you be? You could be shooting out of cover, my friend. Sure. Really pleased that that syncs up. That's made my day. Do I still have random scale on? I do. Perfect. Maybe needs to come forward a wee scotch. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're doing stuff. Clock tower I've already seen. Bunch of cogs. You clouds. Oh, wait a second. No one told me there was shit. That changes everything. Where would be the best place for us? Probably actually just where I had it. Super. What are you again? Dragon lamp. Oh, I see. You're upside down for some reason, but. And then we've got the fairy tale band already. There. But yeah, love it. Where are you? I'm a skeleton. Maybe not for here, but somewhere that's going to be really useful. Where are you? A hat. Oh, I see. We've got Idle Pirate. We already used you. We have. Oh, it does randomize colours. Just for juggling we've done. I haven't done just the night. Good jetties. Some Kraken. So what we could do is take our friend here. And have him just be here. Like so. Yeah, like that's his job. I like that. That's our fountain stuff again. Done the market barrows. Seen all this. Just a big hammer. Don't be surprised if this is all that gets done today. I could have some stuff just on. Maybe not that precisely, but you know, stuff like that. So any of these, I know I can scale things, but got some signs. Probably use for you down the road. Might set up a wee sort of like with the archer and stuff, like a sort of games happening off the side somewhere. Excuse me. Pirate angry shot? Oh, that's this guy, isn't it? Pirate band. Again, that I think I'll definitely save for like another like area. That's just the empty stage. We done you? We haven't done you specifically. Shack. So I think the next thing I want to do is try and set up like a drip coming out of that barrel. Do you anything, or are you just you're just scenery? I'm assuming the find it's called Shark Way. Can I somehow make that a path, like put a path for you? If I align use a surface. No, so it's not like you're not meant to be. I'm intrigued by you. I know I used one for purposes that it wasn't really designed for earlier. We've got our drat. Sitting pirate, shot pirate. Skull lamppost, and obviously yeah, it's something I'll have to come back for here and light everything. Oh, you know what, you can just sit there. And of course. Oh, actually that's a good idea. Like battle stacks of barrels. That's always a fun little touch. Super, except you're not really sitting. A bit better. That's a wee bit better. There we go. The barrels themselves, though, are not. For some ungodly reason. Hold up. We'll figure this out. How did I notice that? Or not notice that, I should say. So you definitely are. You're good. so much lower. And then you. There we go. That's better. Right, so I'll finish looking through this first, see if there's anything else I want to lay down. Where are you? Might be a place for you somewhere. Not here though. Perhaps in the straw cart. That makes sense. Let me see the big pile. Whoa, shit. Yeah, actually kind of like that. The straw just sort of hanging over it. Joyful. Barns. I might do something stupid like that. Undetermined. I thought though. Trapdoor, we've got treasure chest. That I might save until we're actually building out like the pirate area. Banner. Okay. Right, so what are the main things I need to do now? One, I do want to get ideally like a drip of water coming out of you. So give me special effects, turn off our filters. Is there a drip? No. Is there a drop? No. Okay. What if I just limit? Oh, I can limit the water manually. Nope. There we go. Water. So nope. Nope. No. 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 Let's see. Interesting. Where are you? Water sprinkler. Splash. Rapid splash. Rapid foam. Jet. Jet. Bubbles. Steam. Okay. So I can't scale you, which would have been ideal. Let's see. if that was scalable, that would be fucking perfect. Kinda. I can't even really hide it. I mean, that kind of works. Alright, let's see what else we got. Not bubbles. Water jet, water jet. What do you look like? No. Oh, actually, hold the fucking phone. Again, the thing itself is going to be too big. But it would otherwise have been ideal. I can get it to not the barrel, onto the cart. Alright, turn off. Why are you over there? Oh yeah, it would have to be like that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Any of these other things? Environment maybe? Dirt, snow, blossom, leaves, mist, snow, smoke. Okay. No, okay. It's a nice idea, but alas no. So you've got our marketman. Actually really like how he hangs back there, I think that's fun. Could I put somebody in there? I could, but it would literally only be for my own benefit. So let's not. Alright, nature, hold on. So we could have some of this shit just around here. Alright, let's get back to, before we forget, let's do some more bins. We, of course, are using the Viking bin. Yes. Barrel bin probably is actually better. But I don't mind it, the Viking, and since we've already settled for it, let's stick with it. So pop one here. And then one just there. And of course, here. Here. There. And then one there. One here. And sort of there-ish. I feel people aren't going to be going over there, so that's fine. One there. Right. Alright, so facilities. create custom souvenir shops. Restaurant. Oh, that's right. Restaurants are like a whole thing. We might do one of those. Like maybe whatever's off in this direction, rather than being like rides, is just a restaurant. Maybe. So we've done Chief Beef. We've done Gelatos. Haya Sushi. So if we do you sort of there. Yep. And if I go to my blueprints. And we do this. We get the actual Chief Beef of it. Perfect. Now can I think I need to go to free look. I need the actual I need to edit the building. Nope, not you. This is the problem, is the canopy sort of gets in the way. There we go. So that was Haya Sushi. Probably an easier way to do this, but does that seem font? It is. Wild. Oh no, not that, the whole thing. Also, I need to normal, please. Where are you? Like it's not perfect. What in this life is? And boom. Also, I need to open the sushi shop. Perfect. Except actually, it looks like it's not. Oh no, not you, not you. The actual scenery bit, please. Ah, fuck. No, camera, what are you doing? Where are you? Where am I? There, that looks good. Except, why is there black void? Why is there black void? Is there black void on the other shops? Oh, there is. Okay, that's fine then, if that's how it's meant to be. I feel like it's not how it's meant to be. It's a black void on the Chief Beef, because that was like the custom built one, or the purpose built one. Come on, come on. Work with me here. There is not. Okay. Probably actually advanced move is probably going to play here. So that gets rid of the black void, and you don't see the wall through the other side of it. Perfect. So then we load up you. And it's the blue. Perfect. And you've already got a bin right next to you. Super. So I think we'll sort of this sort of quadrant here, so we'll keep doing these. Is that shops? No. Oh, that's because I'm in blueprints. Custom. So we've had hire hot dog squad. Give it a bit of space just because I am going to drop a building on it. Blueprints. I'm sure I could probably make this a scenery blueprint, but fuck it. This works for me. So we delete the offending shop. We edit the building. We free cam it. Nope. Yes. And that is Hot Dog Squad. Oh no, once again I've done that stupid thing. Oh, I'm still in free cam, which is fine for some things, but not for this. And that's pretty much spot on. Can't believe that worked. So then we just open you. God, I'm good. I am noticing these are all food. So ignore what I said previously, we're just going to line these up with as many things as we can get. So then create custom. Ah, there is a separate thing for drinks, you see. So we've done Hot Dog Squad, don't need a vending machine. I mean, we may as well do the last two of these. Viva la Vegan and... what were you? Pizza Pan. And sort of like there-ish. Just once again to give me space to... Can I copy the full building, or does it cease to be a building? No, it doesn't. Super. Why are you being weird? No. What? Stop being weird. If I... aha! There we go. Oh wait, if I add the building, can you... I'm just going to turn it off. That probably does achieve what I'm trying to achieve, but fuck it. So that's perfect enough. And then we need free cam. So I can specifically highlight the signage. I've already forgotten what the name of this place was. What was this? Hold on. It is Pizza Pan. Okay. Nope. 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 There we go. I'm assuming the food places also sell drinks. Surely. Pizza Pan. Let's take a look. I'm still in the forbidden camera. That's why I can not be like slow. Ah, there we go. Like, what do you sell? Okay, no, you do just sell things. Okay. Right, what are you fuckers complaining about? Oh, that's the chief beef that no longer exists. I'm assuming. Are you chief beef one? No, you're just chief beef. Oh, that was the other thing I need to. I've been just renaming these to remove the number for my own sanity. Sure, gelato bros. And yeah, we'll pop some benches down. And also getting rid of the word shop. Hanya sushi. Oh, no, I didn't need to do that. Also, it's hot dog without a space. I believe I put a space. I did. That will not stand. Come on. If I can do this without going to free cam, I'll be so happy. There we go. It doesn't make a world of difference, but it's for my own peace of mind. And you got a pizza pan. I think that's why I started doing that, was because I kept getting that message about Chief Beef 1 not having a path. So I believe there was one more food shop. Because you were pizza pan, weren't you? Yes. Viva la vegan. Again, just give it a wee space. And now I know I can just copy the frame. First of all, before I forget, Viva la vegan. Give me you. That. Oh my god, I got it in one. Oh, I also got that in one. Sweet. Viva. How long have we gone here? About an hour? Yeah, sweet. La vegan. Oh no. Super. So what I might do is get rid of the pirate stuff from here and keep that for when I do a pirate area, because I may need a bit more space for like drink shops. Or we pop a few things in the middle. It's maybe not a bad shout. Give it more of like a streety sort of vibe, like pop a few opposite these. Might do that. Obviously depending on how many of these there are. So we've got staff facilities, we don't need those, we don't need utilities, we've got shops. How many of these is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you? Oh, just shells. Is modular what I need? No, that's how to build. These what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And then also toilets, which I still haven't figured out how to make be a thing. Oh, so maybe we do that. We have... Right, so we spin this one off into a restaurant. Okay. This one into like a water park. And then this direction's your more traditional like roller coasters and rides and shit. Like, let's say the fantasy theme for the theme park bit, pirate for the water park, and Viking for the restaurant. I like that. Okay, so I suppose the thing is, once I get one toilet built, and also guest services, we'll pop one of those down. So yeah, so what we'll do is, do we want to fill out the rest of the available? We may as well fill out the rest of the available edge space. So Cosmic Kai. I'll pop them down, and then we'll start going from there. So Cosmic Kai. We've got Gulpy. No, not as part of a thing with you, please. And we'll just open you. Gulpy. Apparently I've built a Gulpy before. Hold on. Pizza Pen. Hot Dog Squad. Hiya Sushi. Chief Beef. Why are you also Chief Beef? Oh, I didn't rename your sign. I may have stuck a Gulpy down as like a test thing at some point. It's the only reason I can think of why there would be already a Gulpy. Nope. 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 Nope, come on. Nope. Nope. Come on. I'm touching the sign. Not the canopy, not the pillar. There we go. So that is Gelato Bros. I like how this has come along though. I'm pleased with this. Bros. Because what I could do is customize, at the very least, the canopies. Maybe not go as far as to customize this every single time. But I think there are multiples of those. I'll get them popped down first though. So yeah, so that's the first two. Latte Love. Sure is. Latte Love. Also, I forgot to open. Also, did I rename you? I did. Alright. Is that Latte Love? That's Latte Love. Pip Shot Juice. And open. Alright, so probably not one there or there. So what we'll start to do with the remaining plus the other shops is Slush R. Sort of there. And maybe keeping the grid would have been the idea there, but I don't care. Until it becomes a problem. And then So Delightful. get a wee bit of a space just to make sure I can actually pop in the thing. I also don't mind there being a bit of a gap. So that's all of our beverage. Now, before I go any further with, why is there, what is this? What is this? Everything off, not paths. Why is there just random fences jutting through? Oh, I don't like that. Also, it's just you. Weird. Okay. Yes, give me you. Oh no, not advanced move. Duplicate we need. We need duplicate. Depart. Is that good? It's good. Alright. Same deal. And then we'll go back around and rename them all. Yep. It's good. Don't know where that music's coming from, but I'm quite enjoying it. Good. That's good. That nearly accidentally was already like spot on. Crazy. We're feeling like that. We are feeling pretty good. Does it maybe need to come a wee bit left or right? Maybe, but it's not enough to worry. So yeah, these two are maybe going to look a wee bit fucky right beside each other, but not enough that I can't live with it. I think you might be slightly off angle wise, but it's fine. Nah. Well, we can get away with it being off on that side because again, there's going to be one. Yeah, that's what it is. Hold on. It's at a bit of a funky angle. Probably because these ones aren't aligned to the wall. firstly though. That one's kind of spot on. Right, so now I just need to go around and rename all of these. So, what were you, my friend? You were Cosmic Kai. Either way. Perfect. Nope. Thank you. Technically it's Cosmic Kai Milkshakes. Ah, there's not enough room. Okay, you're just Cosmic Kai. Beautiful. Alright, that's one. You, my friend, were Gulpy Soda. Oh my god, the luck. You, I believe, are Latte Love. Sure were. Oh my god, I'm getting an eye. Latte Love. You were Pip Shot / Pip Shot Juice. If it fits, we'll put the full thing in. Oh, I just noticed the letter count at the bottom there. Juice. And then you are Viva La Vegan, you're already done. Super. And you, friend, are not open, and you are so delightful. Honestly, if they're a wee bit wonky, it adds to like the rustic charm of like the whole thing. Soda, delightful. You are Slushar. Ah, we almost had like perfect run of always getting the sign first, but that's okay. Slush Hour. Yeah, so that should be all these perfectly appropriately named. So Chief Beef, Solar Bros, Haya Sushi, Hot Dog Squad, Pizza Pen, Cosmic Kai, Gulpy Soda, Latte Love, Pip Shot, Juice, Viva La Vegan, So Delightful, Slushar. If they have little signs that like hang off the side of buildings for each of these, I might pop those on them. I might do that before I get into the other shops and facilities. That just seems like a fun thing. Props, I imagine. Signs. Vehicles, facilities, framework. Signs and advertising. Shops. Let's see. No. Not quite that. The sort of thing I was thinking of. Let's see if there's any of these. I suppose I could just put like that, not like that, but Yeah, just like on the side. Sure, let's do that. Just to make it more abundantly clear who you're buying. Alright, do we have gelato? Wait, do you do what I'm sort of looking for? Like, I suppose you could. Like, if I rotate at you and point at you out, but no, let's not bother. Okay. Alright, Cosmic Kai was, where were you? You were over here. No, you're not either. Well, that one's too small. But that one's fucking gigantic. Yeah, that'll do. And we do have one of these as well. Super. And gelato. Probably one that says what you are, not the large though. Oh Jesus! No. Again, you can't scale these things. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So there's no confusion. Just making sure I also have the random scaling off. I do. Super. So then we want your little swingy sign out the front. Lovely. Next up is Gulpy, which is somewhere. Gulpy! Perfect. Perfect. And give me your little standy. I think we've always been on the left. Alright, we don't have Hats Fantastic just yet. Hyatt Sushi. Let's see if there's a... Just stick that one on it anyway. I like the... Not the size of it, but I like that one. Just at 50. And not attached to the adjacent building. Okay, and then your swingy sign. Next up, I imagine it's Hot Dog Squad. I'll just go with that one. Suppose I could have had these instead of just those, but I'm happy enough having those little sort of designy bits. Perfect. And then same deal. So we don't have Just a Memento yet. We do have Latte Love. That'll be a 50. Latte Love was this one. look different on your side? No, you're the same. You're like double-sided. Fine. Pip shot. It's you. You only have... Oh no, you do have other sides. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And then give me your exploit. And you're the same either way. Super. Marvelous. Next up is Pizza Pen, which goes back over here. Maybe having all these sort of breaks the immersion, but I also don't know what exactly we're supposed to be immersed in. Like, we've got pirate and fantasy shit. Like, you walk through a dragon's cave to get here. And then, kaboom. Do you look different on your other side? Nope. Super. Next up we have Slush Art. That one's tiny. So we'll go with that one, bring it down to 50. This is Slush Art, isn't it? Sure is. You will of course only get one of these because you are joined. Slush Art. And then your Standy. And it's the same either way. So then that brings us to So Delightful. I like the can ones for these. Alright, actually, before I attach things to you, I need to try and fix you. Don't mind that being visible as long as it's sort of consistent, which that is, so I'm happy with that. Although now that I see it, I do have a wee bit of room to move that way. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, anyway. If I go with the... Actually, none of these actually... Oh no, that one says So Delightful. Does this one say So Delightful? Oh no, that's me just looking at the... that one just says soda. You get the gist. And on you go. And then we need this. So what I could do... Oh, it looks terrible. Why is... Hold on, hold on. What would probably really help me with this is just if I can turn off the, get rid of those paths. So if I go... What was this? pasta. Yeah, there we go. That gets rid of that. Alright, so now I don't have to worry about that. Problem is they don't quite actually line up the shops themselves. Alright, that's fine. Super, right. I believe that's all of them. Nope. We haven't done you. Or... oh, Splash Emporium's not a food. So, we've got the Viva la Vegan large, small... Vegan! Vegan! And then we need your little swingy sign. Super! Happy! Right, so then facilities, we've done food and drink. We want souvenir shops. That's fantastic. There. Attached. Sure. That would be better saved until we're actually in the water park part. That makes sense to me. That's fantastic. Just a memento. And we'll do the same sort of signage and stuff for them. Once we get the shop on them. Looney Balloons. Photo kiosk. Oh, that's for... okay, never mind. That can go as well. Ah, there we go. Is there anything that can... then... services. Aha! Get services. Perfect. Right, so you come with me. shit, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, not that far. So say I might go around and just vary up the colours on the canopies. Just for variety's sake. Yeah, I can live with that. So unfortunately you won't really get the benefit of a side sign. But then neither does you. Right, so you are Hat's Fantastic. Get a building. Perfect. Is it Justa or just a? Like one word or not? Just a. I'm assuming just a memento. That's fantastic. Idiot. And yeah, we'll put some bins around here as well. Right. Officially, what are you? Is it Justa or just a with a space? It's okay with a space. Perfect. So what I might do for Hat's Fantastic, whatever the one behind it is give them a little extra sign that does hang out a bit. I'll show you what I mean when I'm doing them. It sort of like attaches maybe to the pillar, since they won't get a. You are just guest services. Yes. And then yeah, we'll build like a wee seating area. What are you? You are Looney Bloons. Super. Wait, did you still have the word shop attached to you? You did. How dare you? No. There we go. Looney Bloons. Right, so that is those. So then what we need is our signage. Shop signs. Yes, shop signs is what we need. Alright, so we've used those. Gelato. Galway. Hat's Fantastic. So first of all, we'll just give you your swingy sign. It's the same either way, so that's okay. Sure is. So then what I'm thinking is I do that... No, I need you to... Y. Uh-huh. Nope, not that one. Doesn't really look like it's attached, is my only issue. You. Same gonna be the same issue. You, on the other hand... You know what, I might just leave you without, it's fine. Or, at the very least... Oh, see, that works. That's sort of what I was looking for. Hold on. Yeah, like that. Since you don't get the benefit of a full, like, wall one. Yeah, you can go there. I have an idea. Hold on. Okay, I don't care. That's fantastic. I need you. Duplicate. That work? That did until I moved it. No, not on the side, on the side. Fuck. We don't need it. It's more for that side anyway. Right. Then, next one should be just a memento anyway. It is. Super. Or do we want more of like a... That's better. Because it has the full name of the shop on it. Which I know some of the drinks ones don't have, but fuck it. I'm not consistent. Is there a guest services thing for these? I'm now wondering. Well, the fact that we went from to G, there is not a guest services one. That's okay. There might be one in like some of the other bits. That sentence made sense to me, so that's all that matters. So the last one we currently can do is Looney Bloons, which is you. So we'll start just with the easy bit. And then you need one of these. Sort of like that. There we go. Oh, no, so let's see. Is there signs and advertising facility signs? Body dryer, guest services. So you don't have a standee. You have one of these. Curiosity though, could I... Can you freestand? Could you be up above ground, please? There we go. Super. It's already feeling more alive. So obviously we don't have toilets yet. And that'll probably fill this bit up here. But I like it. And I don't mind it being higgledy-piggledy, because it's like, yeah, it would be. Whatever this is meant to be. Let's just watch the pirate shoot the barrel again, because it brings me joy seeing that work. Marvellous. Dumb idea. Pyrotechnics. Not confetti. Yeah, if I pop one of you here, like inside the barrel, and trigger you to go at the same time as the rest of the explosion. So giving him a sequencer. Trigger sequence. Add objects. Am I going to be able to get this thing? I should have done it first. I don't even see it in there. Hold on. Yeah, let's pop it down first. Just beside it, so I can add it to the sequence. Just because I think that'll be funnier if it's a bigger explosion. Right, add objects. Confirm. And we move. You're playing on trigger. You're playing on trigger. Sweet. Perfect. So then what we do is advance move. Advance move. Does that all go as it should do? It does. Super. I might stick a wee bit of confetti on it, to be honest. I think that'd be funny. Not that. No, it's not like a... No, it's not like an explosion of confetti. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'll leave it. You're in there somewhere. And it doesn't, like, it's not out of sync, so it's perfect. Happy with that. I like this. Oh, bins. Bins. Alright, so... one there. that's all very well binned. Let me just put another one here. We've all got bins. Yep. Yeah, stick another one here. We're not doing anything with this bit. Splendid. I do feel this has become sufficiently alive. Alright, so next up, give me, where are, nope, I need to get rid of the word bin. Shockingly, that does not get covered in nature. Now, do we have like a pine tree? Do I want trees? I feel like I need something in between them, but I don't know what it's going to be yet. Maybe it's just, yeah, like this sort of stuff. We'll see. Right, before we do that though, scenery, is it scenery, is that what I'm looking for? Hold on. Assuming it is. Bench? Yeah, these are sort of what we need. We need fairy tale picnic benches, so. Do I want them all just connected like that? Yeah. Could you stay attached, please? Then. I'll keep going for a wee bit. Oh, there we go. Sweet, it's a wee bit there. Maybe a third row. Probably give me a third. Marvelous. All I could do with just some regular benches of the non-picnicky variety. Just wherever we can sort of get them in now. Oh, actually, there's a thought. Just like watch the show. No idea which way these are actually meant to be facing, like which way you sit on it. That sort of doubles like a little photo op. Fountain, and around the fountain. Maybe they can just sit on them either way, it doesn't matter. Super. Alright, so yeah. So one of these squares is going to be the toilets. don't know about this other side. Maybe a few more. Maybe. Yeah, fuck it. I'll have a seating area. Four. Got a bit of a gap. No. Are you actually? I don't know you're in the sequence, my friend. No, yeah, you definitely are. If I do a third. Yeah, and then this bit will be where we put some toilets. I just need to figure out how to actually make them have a similar aesthetic. I can do it, it's just it won't be easy because for some reason I can't like stick things to the side of them like I could when I was designing the shop. Alright, so now we'll do that first. So let's give me a share. And then scenery. Give me building. Give me my themes. Because if I can get one, then I can just copy and paste it. Oh, by Jove, I think I've done it. The only problem is that's not wide enough. Ah, because it's half width. Doy. Why is it half width? Why did this not work before? Is it because I wasn't in the grid mode, maybe? Maybe. Right, and then obviously that doesn't work. So, like we could just slap down you, or could do that. Like if that didn't have the bottom panel, that'd be perfect. Alright, here's my plan, here's my plan. So now way I can make you go up. Aha! Is that what I want? I think that's what I want. Gimme columns. Yeah, so these don't like adhere to the grid. But if I just fudge it a wee bit. Turn the line off. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right, so here's my plan. We duplicate in advanced. And we're on the grid, so this should all work. Duplicate and advance. Yeah. Yeah. So then what I need is just like a big bit of wood to sit on top of that. Actually, I never looked at arches, did I? Oh, hold on. That's what I need. We might still need those, but we'll come back to it. Where am I? There. Is that wood? That's sandstone. Is that wood? That'd work. Let's see. Yeah. That sort of gets the job done. A bit. So sort of fudge that with you. Except for there. That gets that part done, and then yeah, we just go back to my beloved columns that I do enjoy. To fill in this bit. Yeah. And then we do the same thing as before. So then we just need a big honking bit of wood. And possibly even just put a sign there. Where are you? Props. No art shapes. Alright, turn the filters off. Not there. Yes, I know there's no way to reach the toilet cubicles because the toilet cubicles are not to be reached yet. Maybe just that. Ooh. Somebody did that. Not a screen. Let's see. Theme signs, theme. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Oh, shit, I did away with it. No, not you. Even up a wee bit. I should tell you what, do the roof first, so then we know how much space we have to work. Oh, yeah, no, that's all I wanted to do. That was sort of what I was looking for earlier, because I could just have one of those and then slapped. I might do that actually for the shops that didn't have a side wall thing. They slap one of those on, and then just slap their logo over the top of the pirate skull. Good to know. Anyway, yes, so before we do that though, slap a roof on this fucker. For this we will just go back to the themes. Zero theme, so we want fairy tale, we want mythology, we want pirate, and we want Viking. So let's see. Also, am I no longer in the... I'm not in the grid. How do I get that grid back? There we go. Not... Yeah, maybe just like that. Hold on. No, no. Grid size. Ah, you're going to be a dick. There's like a whole bit at the back there. Ooh, wait, could we do that? Is there like a half of one of the U? No. Ah, that's unfortunate. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ah, there we go. That solves that. Is that stupid for the turlets? Or how do we feel about that? Don't know how I feel about that. It's maybe a bit much. Especially considering how the rest of the shops look. You know what? We'll see what else is here. What are you? That's not really anything I'm looking for. Or do we just, you know, play it safe? Play it safe. Ah, there we go. No, I need you in. How do we do that? Alright, idea time. Ah, no, of course not. Ah, there we go. Almost. You almost had it. But you're being a dick. Ah, no, there we go. Right, so now we just need to sign you the fuck up. I do want to cover this and this up. But if there's a toilet sign... let's see. Shop, misc, signs and advertising. advertising, shop signs, facility signs. That'll be my themes. Turn those off. Like, we could just slap. Well, there's only one of those. Yeah. Alright, hold up. Do that again. How do we feel about you? Ooh, actually. How we feel about you is perfect. And then what we do is we shimmy you across and do the same thing. Bob that. Just to cover as much of that as possible. Yeah. And then back to facilities. Boom. Alright, before I change too much more, can I copy your color? Four, 4311B. Oh no, I need the other building. Four, oh shit, I've already forgotten what it was. That's not quite it, but it works. Yeah. And then what we'll do is what we did with the other shops. Ah, the roof is slightly not. Why does that have? Why does that side have bits? It's interesting. You know what? Doesn't matter. And there we go. I have done it. I have made a toilet. So yeah. So what we do now is we pop them down here. Yup. Or we give them the best space. Ah, perfect, because then they link up. I love it. Do we maybe want a third unconnected row? Don't know. Can I do like a mass select? Let's see, facilities. Just to sort of move it all a wee bit. I don't know if that's selecting anything. Oh, no, that's done the opposite of what I was going to do. I don't think that's fine. That's fine. I was going to move them all over a wee bit, but I think that's okay. Alright, so... Oh yeah, right. So what I wanted to do was go back to themed. Give me one of those. I should have Western as one of my applicable things. Just see if there's any other ones. Let's sort of jut off to the side like that. There was the pirate one, wasn't there? Yeah, that's actually perfect. No, no, no. Yeah, probably there. And then you move. I might need to go for like an even smaller thing, but actually if that just sits like that, I can live with that. Just to make up for you not having a... Oh, except that you're not attached to the thing. Even slightly. There we go. Right, and then same for over here. Is that the tavern? Do I like the look of you better? I do slightly like the look of you better. Also, I think your sign has a bit more space to do these things. With the downside being that it has a... what do we call it? A skull and crossbones on it. Actually, that's kind of perfect. I don't mind there being a... Let me see. Yeah. Give me that one. That's about the right height. Looney balloons. I think you're pretty much as you should be. There we go. Actually, just there we go. So, since they don't get a big wall sign, they can have a little jutty out. Okay. So, let's see. Probably be wrapping up a bit soonish anyway, but do I want to just get rid of these toilet signs? Is that you? Let's see. Yes. Super. Just they don't really serve a purpose inside the on the inside here. So I might as well get rid of them. Should have considered that when I was building it, that's okay. Also, I didn't save this as a template, but I can do that after I get rid of these. These I'll let stay numbered. They're toilets, who cares? Right, keep that one. Edit. Bump. Edit. No need to grab you. Super. How do I save you again? Save building. Toilet. Also, in case I just want to put another one down at some point. Toilet. Save. Super. So you're on the facing this way. You're on the left hand side. I should save one where it's on the right hand side as well, which is you, I believe. Two. Toilet. So that way I have one with signs on either side of it. Let me just check that. So if I go facilities, blueprints, so toilet, things on that side, toilet 2, things on the other side. Super. So that has done exactly what I wanted it to. Marvellous! So I guess lighting would be the next thing. So oh, those are lit up as well. That's perfect. It's not that bad presently. Actually, what I might want to also do is, before I forget, the most important thing, I could put maybe a few benches. Nah, no more benches. What I was going to say was bins for people coming out in turlets. Or in between the turlets. Yes. maybe once here. Just sort of marvelous. Right, so props, lights. Obviously, we need to get rid of the word bin. Put our scenery themes back on. I might add Western into it. We're not looking for cowboy, but there might be some rustic things that would be good for our purposes. Alright, so let's start with the ever trusty Firefly jar. Can you not walk through my fucking fountain? Yeah, just pop one of those there. I might just dot a few of these about. Yeah, one in here. Once again, bring down. Alright, let's see. And like, I'll not all be these. Just for a bit. Anywhere else I can sort of just pop one down. Why are you at a funky angle, my friend? Probably not on the man's head. Alright, I'll do it for those. Let's see what we got. Bombing torch, how do we feel like those? I do love the warmth of the sort of fire with those. Let's see. Might see if I can get something that sort of dangles off the edge of that flower cart. Make sure the bins are illuminated. Curiosity time. I'll come back to that, but I'm wondering if I stick something inside that, will we get a glow coming out of it? I will endeavour to find out soon. Oh, I also haven't lit this at all. So if we do torches on the right of the bins, or we do torch, 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 and then do like the opposite one on the other side. Just for just because. So instead of this one, it's actually no, it would be this one, I think. Just there. There. Mountains. There. And there. And then maybe something a bit more formally street light like for like the middle of it. And just one there. There. So I don't want it to be like too bright. You know. Might do some other bits like that. Tables, we'll figure out something. I might still put something on the tables, it'll just not be the jar lanterns. I like the idea of something on the table. We'll just start with these. Because that also doubles as heat. Don't it? I guess I could just put these on the tables, but you know, something a bit light or smaller even. Less obtrusive. That's the thing with all the little bits of baked in lighting on the shops and stuff, it's all fairly well lit. Alright, let's see what we got. Cottage lamp. No, that's for walls. Dragon lamp. I feel like you are meant to be facing the other way, sir. Like that, surely? Maybe not. No, I suppose you are. How do we feel about having that? Do we like that? I kind of like it. I think that's fun. Little dragon torches. Are you a hangy boy? You are. So first of all, it's a line off. Doesn't quite work. But we could fudge it. Also, yeah. Yeah, maybe not. We'll figure something out for that. Right. Oh god, you're very tall. You're also not lighting? I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, you don't seem to be doing much. You're doing a wee bit. Again, move for another part of the park. Yes, like if I just pop at 50, That at 50 is not bad. I'll just see what else is here. Oil lamp, square lantern. Is there a candle? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I think you, just at 50, is what's going to light the tables. Are you on? You're on the table. Yes, you are. Super. If I could guarantee, is there a way to do random rotation without? Oh, maybe because I've aligned the surface on it, it'll always stay upright. Just to give it a bit of variation. I don't know what it is. Hold on. I do minimum 0, max 180. Those are probably incredibly hard to know because it's round. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I just remembered. I'm going to put bins beside the lanterns on these, because these are places where people are eating food. You would imagine. Ergo, creating rubbish. I'll do that after I finish the lanterning. Super. Love it. Suppose technically I might get rid of the torches actually. Nah, I'll keep the torches. It's a good bit of extra. And yeah, do need something over there to light that whole scene. Let's see what we do with that. I think the pirates setting are well lit. Kinda. We'll just put one of these down. Nah, they don't really need it. So yeah, bins beside the lanterns. Alright, so before we move on, back to you. Bin. Probably is a category for bin, but okay. Where's my Viking bin? There's my Viking bin. Why are those so gigantic? Why are you not snapping? There we go. Yeah, you haven't changed size. Wow. Okay, so maybe a few sort of streetlight type things down the middle of these sort of alleys, for lack of a better. But yeah, I need to get something to light this. So back to bump, lights, give them the filters back. Scenery themes. So it's fairy tale, it's mythology, it's pirate, it's Viking, and it's Western. Alright, let's see. Stand torch, lampposts. Once again, scale our way down. Let's see. Alright, well, let's figure out what's going to be like the main. Actually, hold on. If you give me a storm lantern. I'll probably scale it down to 50. Why are you also massive? He wondered. And then sorted there. And then we need Z. Also need X a wee touch. Quite a bit actually. Y down a bit. Just to give my boy some light here. Yeah, like that. Do we need something to light this bit? Also because people are going to be sitting here. So what are we thinking for our main? What was I using in the Kiev? Oh, I was using these. Super. So we just continue that. Like, yeah. That makes sense. Realised I didn't solve the problem of that bit with the bench by the barrel gimmick. Not being allowed, but we'll get to there. These are almost certainly in no way centered, but that's okay. Right, so then so one there. There. Oh yeah, also this. So what we'll do is we'll pop one there. And the one there. There-ish. I know I said I didn't want it all lit, but now I'm sort of just making sure there's like a general glow everywhere. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do, is try and see if I could get a light inside that caravan of some descriptor. Maybe not right beside the hay. That might be a fire hazard. Though I do also have a lantern sitting on top of another pile of hay, so what the hay? All right, yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, right. Last thing. So give me your smallest and stick surface aligner off. does that actually do anything? Lights it up a wee bit actually, so I don't mind that. Oh, actually, get you to the upright place. There you go. You're not on the ground. Why are you not on the ground? I'm happy. So yeah, I might at some point just vary up the colours on our various canopies. But for now, I think that's all good. These are on the ground, aren't they? Yes. Sometimes it's hard to tell. So I think the last thing we're going to do is the traditional end of stream walk around. So let me get back to the start. Let me, not daytime, we'll do a nighttime walk. First person, give me your soul. No? Let me inhabit you, please. There we go. So yeah, we'll walk ourselves back. You get off your bus, you arrive at the big cave, you walk through, now all well lit in bins. You got the Kraken, you got sleeping dragons, you got the dragon up there, he's having a drink from the waterfall, you got little glowy rocks, you got this dragon guarding some treasure, you got the rest of the Kraken. Where did I put the shed? Where did I put the shed? I can't remember where I put the shit. There's a pile of shit somewhere. Possibly over there somewhere. We might try and light it. Yeah, more glowy rocks. I can't remember where this red is coming from, but I like it. Got the skull. You go for here when it's safe. You got the spooky forest of forbidden. Again, nicely lit from inside. That is the staff area. I might forest this side, but I'll wait until I've figured out what I'm actually doing. You come along here. Is it too many lights? Maybe. And then yeah, you got this. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out actually. So yeah, you got Just a Memento, you got Hats Fantastic, you got Hot Dog Squad, Haya Sushi, you can have a seat here and watch the juggler and the musicians. You got your Gelato Bros, your Slushy, yeah. Burger, you can have a seat, you can watch a pirate who is admittedly a bit too obscured now. This might go. Because it sort of blocks, at person height, it sort of blocks the pirate. Though you can see him as you come round. You know what, I'm happy enough with it, I could stay. And yeah, you got this feller hanging here. You got these fellas up there. I might, ooh, I wonder if there's an animatronic I could stick in there that looks like a head poking out. Maybe if I like properly scaled down a dragon. Alright, that might be the last thing I try and do. You've got your toilets. Stuff here. Lovely little display of flowers. Yeah. I do like the little sort of roar of the fire. You got this. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out a way to have that actually shoot water, but that's okay. Yeah. I like it. Alright, so yeah. Last thing I want to do then. So probably either that boy, he maybe moves a bit too much, or the boy up there. If we shrink them the fuck down. Like a baby dragon. And have his head occasionally poke out from the hay. So yeah, scenery, all Search dragon. So yeah, forgive you. You might not be scalable enough. No. That's a shame. Hold on. Where's animatronics? Where is animatronics? Is it props? Oh no, that's interactive. Animatronics. Let's see. Could just have a tentacle pop out. Or like, I don't know why Medusa would be inside the hay, but she could be. Actually, now that I've seen it, I kind of dig it. Like, if there's something that looks like falling hay on the, where are you? Oh, pump. Oh, no, don't need that. Oh, that's because I have Old West shit going as well now, don't I? Yeah, so, lot. Nope, scenery, filters, clear, and then there probably isn't, but if there's even like yellowish leaves, what am I looking for? Environment, dirt, blossom, dandelion seeds, dirt. Let me see. No. 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 Kinda. Don't hit it. Leaves. No. You'd think there would be one that was like brown. Just... You know what? Actually, I don't like you being in there. Is there some sort of nature? Is there animals? Topiary? No. That's cool. Props. Framework, facilities, vehicles, targets, misc. No. Souvenir decorations, pool decorations, 3D letter signs. We could just have a dolphin. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I don't have much use for it myself, but is that crap? It is. Okay, so yeah, the water part's gonna be fucking sweet. I wish those dragons could be smaller, because that was kind of perfect. Let's see. Could just have a tentacle. Again, Why so ginormous? Too big. Do you actually move on a loop? No. I suppose I could just put, was it Sprat? What are you? Hmm. Or Drat even? No, not you. That kind of implies there's like a non-sleeping Drat as well. Or we just put you on it. Yeah, no one's going to say that, but I like it. Anything else here just before I know about it, things that aren't like my thing. But we'll just see. Because what I might do then is, so like if this is the restaurant that's Viking, we pop one of those down there. I don't know if there was a pirate door, is the only thing. We'll see. Is there anything else I want to add before I go? I feel like I said something, but I forgot what it was. But yeah, generally speaking, I am happy with how this has come along. So yeah, we've got 2 seating areas. I might pop just a few benches along in front of the old toilets. Bench. Just for people waiting. So I was using, was that you? That was not, but those are nice. You know, sometimes you have to wait. Yeah, put them there, it's fine. Might as well. Also just sort of breaks it up a bit and gives it the more of a streety impression in my head if there's benches. Maybe not there. We don't really need them around those bits. And you don't want to have one there because people need to get through. Same there. Yeah. Again, it's all off kilter, but that's kind of fits the vibe. So yeah, this is just a little bit to let you know that this way's pirates. Admittedly, these ones don't really have, but that's fine. So yeah, that's my plan. Is Viking restaurant this way, sort of more general fairy tale vibe with your rides and stuff over this direction, and pirate nautical theme generally, water park. And yeah, so okay, first before we do go, scenery brush, temperate autumnal trees. Full tense. Do you want to fill in this bit? And you'll maybe spookify that up a wee bit as well. No, not on the rocks. Ooh, okay, good to know. If I just hold it in one place, does it sort of fill in? Not really. That's it, fill in that little bit at least, please. What if I bring the size down? Not really. Yeah, that sort of achieves at least partially what I was looking to do. Just in case. It's probably not going to make use of that space. I do want to just get rid of, so everything on, everything off. Nature. That one, I think, and maybe this one. And probably that one. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, so you come out here. How does this now look? It's a wee bit fake. Like, this forest turned out really well. I know part of that is I planted, or like laid down some trees. And I'll probably mist that up and shit. It does work a bit better with these, not just being out in the open. And yeah, we still got our big burning skull. So yeah. So things for next time. Work on the forest a wee bit. Have a think about with maybe changing some of these canvas colours just to add a bit of variety. And then we'll see where we go from there. So yeah. Just before I forget to, we did get 2 followers today, Build a Guy and Enidec. Thanks for that. Don't know if you're still here or not, but either way. So that pops us back up to there. Boom. Yeah, that'll do it. So I will be back in a little bit, a couple of hours time, to do a bit more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and then on Sunday we'll begin Death Stranding. And then we'll do the whole thing again next week. I'm not sure what next week's schedule is going to exactly look like, but it's probably going to be tail end of the week again. Just that's what works. But yeah, we will return with some more Planet Coaster 2 at some point. That'll be the second stream next week. We'll start with Outer Worlds 2. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so just let me save the park. Menu. Hopefully the Planet Coaster 2 music kicks in. It sometimes doesn't. Just 'cause it's a nice thing to exit on. There we go. Perfect. Right, yeah, so that'll do it for now. I'll be back in a little bit, as I said. Catch you next time. Cheers and goodbye.